Hello, you epic human beings. How are you? When you pop on, feel free to say hello. Tell me where you're popping in from. And if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay. My name is Colleen Gallagher. I'm an author, a speaker, a coach, and I wanted to come on and share this space with you about an event that happened to me tonight. And I've actually never been so hurt and rejected in my entire life. And I wanted to share this space because I'm not someone who shares this space a lot. And I went to a networking event tonight, and I was questioned about everything that I do. I was told that my beliefs were wrong. I was told that, that thinking that coaching or personal development can make a difference doesn't make a difference, that you can't make a business out of everything. You can't just have a passion and do something. And these are all really against my beliefs. And, the person that multiple people I was having this conversation with that were telling me I was crazy, basically, and pointing out flaws. And they were saying you're inconsistent and all these really hurtful things. And if you're on this and you've had someone be really hurtful to you, can you just tell me or pop some loving? Because this is really vulnerable for me to be sharing. But I wanted to share this because I was at an event where I'm getting my master's in global technology and development. And I've never been in such a place where people have told me that I'm so crazy, or that your dream is crazy, or that homeless people, or, what we do in the online space is silly. And it was such a place of, it was an hour of this person asking me question after question after question after question after question, and going well, how does this happen? How does that happen? And, well, what if you leave your job to be happier? And I was like, yeah, I've done that before. I've left my job and made less money. I left corporate, and it was all of these things. And the thing I wanted to come on and share this space is because I feel like so many of us have gone through this, where we've been in a position where someone has questioned our worth. They have questioned what we do. They have questioned our being. They have a question, why we exist. And, I wanted to tell you, you're just not alone. And I want to tell you, even if some of you see my life and I'm all over and I love my life and I live at a great place and I empower a lot of people to live amazing lives and I empower people to live with their passion and monetize that. But I wanted to say that this still happens for me, and I wanted to show you that. And when this happened to me tonight, I sat there for an hour taking this. And at the end of taking it, of being told how crazy I am and how my views and beliefs on life are not correct, and that there's so many people that are in poverty or people that have money that are bad, and that the people that have money aren't doing enough. And the people that I'm around that have money, that have 10 million, billion, hundreds of people that I've been around that have this type of money, I've actually never met one person that was mean. And I've actually never met one person that wasn't making a difference. And when I was sitting there at that table today and being questioned for about an hour about all of my beliefs, my identity, I wanted to just tell you that you're not alone. And I wanted to share this space of 3 things that I learned from this space. Let me know if you guys have ever felt this. Someone has tried to prove you that you're wrong, or tell you that you're wrong, or maybe you've done it before and you didn't even realize it, that you were being mean or that you were hurting someone. But I wanted to share this because I've never been told by a random stranger in such a place like that all of my beliefs are wrong, trying to convince me of different, trying to tell me that love and positivity can't win, that an action of homeless people are wanting to create a better life for yourself, that it's not a choice, that you get to, I don't know, all these things. And I even went into cancer and asking these people if they've been around cancer, if they've been around people that have, had terminal illnesses, that, I've had the opportunity and privilege to be around people who have, been at their last moments on this earth because of cancer. And all of the answers were no. And, even with some of the prison systems that I volunteer in and some of the cancer things, I wanted to say that we owe responsibility to ourselves in the world to never put anyone else down. We owe responsibility to people to be in our highest vibration and come from the mindset of pure love and pure joy. And there are multiple times throughout this conversation where I said to this human, I am not trying to convince you of my beliefs. These are my beliefs, and I believe your beliefs are right. And they said, well, you can't both be right. And I said, I believe we both are right. And I believe we both get to come from that space, that we both are right and we both are important. And our beliefs are equally making a difference in the planet. And this person just went on and on and on about how wrong my things were. And they didn't believe in them. I'm right. And trying to convince me of theirs. And, the 3 things I learned from this that I wanted to share with everyone is, the first thing that I learned is awareness of how we treat others, like serious awareness of how we treat others, because I'm sure there's many times, whether you know it or not, that you could be putting someone down without even realizing it. Like you could be, someone could believe something differently or act something differently than you, and you could be actually putting them down subconsciously, not even meaning to. And, the first part of making sure that I don't desire for anyone to be this hurt. And if you've been this hurt before by someone, or someone has told you this, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. And I want to tell you that as humans, I know I do this, but this is a responsibility we owe to ourselves and to each other to make the world a better place. And even if it's hard or it's not easy and maybe you don't agree with it, it's from that place. And the first one is awareness of how we treat others and how we talk to others. And let me know if this is making sense when you pop on. But when you talk to others, you should always be coming from a place of love and support, regardless of what your beliefs are. Obviously, if someone's saying, I'm going to go shoot people or something like that, that's not correct. But if people are just saying, I believe, schooling, or I believe whatever it is, normal conversation, we should always be supporting each other. And that's regardless of what it is. And the second thing that I learned is take responsibility to make a difference. Whatever it is you're meant to do, you have the power to make a difference. You are a serious manifester. You're an epic human being. And no matter if that means education, if that means that you're a chef, if that means that you're a hair cutter, it means that you make clothing or necklaces, you have the ability to make a powerful impact through what you do in this planet. And don't ever think that it's not enough, or don't ever let someone tell you that it's not enough, because I truly believe that it's always more than enough. And so I think the second thing that I learned from this is that we each have something that can make a massive difference in the world. And I wanted to share that. And the last part that I learned is that we each get to accept that we're different. And, kind of the awareness of how we talk to others, and the fact that we each are different, and we have to accept that we each are different, and we each have different values and different opinions. But that doesn't mean that one person is right and one person is wrong. All it means is that we each have different views and different perspectives that have brought us to where we are in life, and that we each are just doing the best that we can. And, I wanted to share this space because I wanted to share those 3 things with you of what I learned, because I was really hurt and rejected, and I felt really sad about myself. And I realized that many people have probably had this happen to them, where they've been in a group of people where they maybe felt rejected, or they maybe felt alone, they maybe didn't feel like they fit in. And there's people that maybe were mean to them, or maybe we're trying to convince them of something, or trying to have them be something they're not. And I wanted to share this space that you don't have to be anybody or not. You just get to be yourself, and it's enough. And that when you come from that place, I promise you'll be able to heal yourself quicker. And you'll be able to act from a place of love, where other people are not as upset, or you're not hurting others and you're more aware of it. Because I would never desire for one person to feel this way ever again, as I have felt. And this is not the first time it's happened to me, but it's the first time that I'm publicly sharing. And so from those 3 things I learned, I really hope that you start to implement them and see that we each hold the responsibility to do better in this world. And we each hold the responsibility to have the best mindset, and to be open and willing to other mindsets, and to be expansive, and to see that we can just make a difference by being us. And that's what I wanted to share. And the thing that I wanted to talk about as well is with this is this really brought up, but and some of you may or may not know, but I have my 8-week mindset program. And when this came up for me today, it made me realize why I started this program. And the program actually starts on Monday, but I wanted to share this space with you and the 3 things that I learned. And the 8-week program that I'm doing dives really deep into a lot of these mindsets, and it dives deep into how you as a human can just show up as a better person, how you can actually show up to be more expansive and not be so hurt in these situations, and be true to yourself in these situations. Because the 8-week program that I've created is how to become a powerful manifester, but I talk about in there how to become evolutionary, how to become epic, how to become a God or goddess, to be of service to humanity. And, today when I was in that conversation, there was a lot being said to me that was really hurtful. I kept saying, like, I'm not here to convince you. I am not here to prove to you anything. Like, you can have your beliefs, and I'm allowed to have my beliefs. And I kept saying this over and over and over again, but they kept trying to convince me, and I kept trying to be of service, and I kept being of service and showing up in a calm manner, but it didn't matter. And that's what I go over in my 8-week mindset program, is how to be able to do this, and how to be able to be even killed, and how to really stand in your truth and stand with your heart in a place that feels good for you, so that you will never feel hurt and rejected, and also so that you'll be the person who never lets others feel hurt and rejected. You'll be more self-aware and more loving and more inspired by what it is that you do, so that your mindset is always evolving. Your mindset is always expansive. Your mindset is always helping people be in a better place. And that's why I wanted to come on and do this video, because I was never personally so hurt by a stranger, and I've never had such things said to me ever about my opinions or beliefs and convincing me. And, I want to share this, what I've done with my mindset to get me here, and not to get me in a negative spiral, really down on myself and uplift myself. And I really believe in what I'm doing. And I believe that you're deserving of this, and you get to have this knowledge. You get to have this wisdom. So I'm going to leave it in the comments, but it does start on Monday, my 8-week program. And I really desire for you that are light workers, or you that are here that are epic human beings, you that are here to do massive things in the world, I really suggest you take a look at it so you can really see and dig into this, because I would never desire for anyone in their whole life to ever go through what I went through tonight. And I feel that by evolving your mindset and going into that place, that you can really create a more expansive way, and you can really transform the world by being yourself. And a lot of the things I go into are deep into the subconscious, but also allowing you to not be in situations where people are being hurtful and people are being rude, and you are actually able to control your mindset in a way that it gives a light and gives love back into the situation. So leave it in the comments. Feel free to message me if you've ever felt this way, if you've ever had something happen, because I never desire for someone to ever go through this. And I really believe that we each have the power to evolve our mindset and show up in a brighter light to make a bigger difference. So anyway, I'm sending you all amazing vibes. This is really vulnerable for me to share, and I will leave the links in the comments to my mindset program if you're interested in how I had this mindset and evolved this mindset of love and caring, even though the situation that happened was not very nice. So anyway, have an amazing, amazing rest of your week, and I look forward to connecting with you and having you be an evolutionary god or goddess, creating a massive impact in the world. And for Instagram, I will leave it in the bio. So have an amazing night, and let me know and reach out. Please, if you've ever felt like this, know that you are not alone, and that you deserve to have your own beliefs and success, and never let anyone take that from you.